It was a really good film. The bit that got me the most was Chewbacca's death scene.
Nath, we saw Infinity War, mate.
Oh. The time is right. We're feeling tight. Let's have a drink or two.
Down, down.
The cans are cracked. The boys are back. We're gonna talk shit at you.
Down, 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 down.
Small town drunks. Small town drunks. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, I take it back.
Yeah, that was awful.
Hello.
Welcome to Small Town Drunks. I'm Mike.
I'm Nath.
We're a couple of drunk idiots.
We're the Small Town Drunks.
Oh, man, that was terrible.
Mike's just recoiling because we just did a vodka shot.
Oh, I hated that.
We usually drink in whiskey. We mix it up this week with some vodka for a very special reason. Before we go into anything else, this is our Infinity War special. It's a week late. Get over it.
We thought that the internet needed one more podcast.
One more. One last hurrah. This is the party podcast.
I know people have been listening, like, waiting anticipatedly. That's a word, right?
I've had messages saying people are purposely not listening to other podcasts.
Yeah, they're desperately waiting for our opinions on this movie.
I haven't had any messages like that.
Okay. Anyway, you also just cut me off.
Sorry.
Welcome to Small Town Drunks, the podcast where a couple of drunk idiots talk about movies, video games, TV shows, and then answer questions from their friends.
Yeah.
But also, yes, this is the Infinity War one. We're going to go straight to spoilers.
We're going to go spoilers out the bat.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen it and you want to, probably don't listen to this episode.
Yeah, don't.
We're just shutting our audience down there.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I'd like to be honest with them, because if it is something that bugs you, spoilers,
it bugs us.
Yeah,
we're both hard on it, aren't we? So
a little bit, yeah.
So what are we drinking, Nath? You want to explain this?
All right. So because of Infinity War and the Infinity Stones, I came up with a fun little idea. I talked recently on one of our other episodes about WKD turbos.
Yes.
That's where you get...
you told a story about your dad at a birthday
it
party,
was his 50th. Me and him were hammered drunk. And just to recap the story, he passed me a WKD, told me to chug about a third of it, and then just started pouring vodka in it. That's my dad, everyone.
Yep.
That's where I get
Father
it from.
of the year. Love him.
That was my 4th birthday as well. Our birthdays conjoined. He's actually so old he's dead now. I just remembered that from deep in the recess of my brain.
Yeah, so we're drinking turbos. Why are we drinking turbos specifically?
Because WKDs, they've got all these different colours and they're all colourful and stuff. Mainly the colours.
Yep, and we thought we'd link them in with the Infinity Stones.
Infinity Stones.
Turns out it's fucking difficult to find a bunch of different coloured alcopops.
It's really, really hard these days.
And we've had to dye a Smirnoff Ice because we couldn't find any yellow
We've
alcopop.
dyed it with yellow food colouring.
So we bought yellow food dye. And,
we posted a picture of that.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to this, if I'm honest. I fucking do not like alcopops.
Suck it up.
Let alone with extra. So we're not going to do a shot every 10 minutes. We should probably point this out. Instead, when the 10 minutes is up, we're going to neck whatever's left of our most recent turbo, right?
The turbo that we're drinking.
Because there's essentially a shot in the turbo.
Yeah.
So
we're giving ourselves a little bit more time, but the alcohol and the quality of this show will still be the same.
Oh, mate. Quality is what we... Yeah. Like, average at best, right?
Average at best.
All right,
That's what I tell all my lovers.
Mediocre is what I aim for. What have you been watching, man? What have you been playing?
All right, before we dive into the gubbins of Infinity War as our main topic, I went back recently.
Yep.
Last weekend, I watched Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park Lost World.
Oh, nice.
Love them.
Yeah, like classics. How can you not love them?
I actually thought, because it's been a little while since I've seen them, Lost World, I don't know if it holds up as well as I remembered it holding up.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, it was controversial.
Don't know, I still love the Jeff Goldblum of it all. And... I think the story is still original enough from the first one to be considered a good sequel. But there are parts where I just don't feel, I don't know, the pacing's a little bit off sometimes.
Yeah.
And
it's that difficult second album syndrome.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Jurassic Park's such a masterpiece to try and follow.
Yeah. But I've also been watching. Have you ever seen Ultimate Beastmaster on Netflix?
I've seen trailers for it and stuff. I'm aware of it. I haven't seen it outright.
So it's an obstacle course show. I kind of like in this country we have what?
Ninja Warrior.
Or Total Wipeout.
In this country we have Total Wipeout.
But Ultimate Beastmaster, it takes itself way too serious.
Yeah.
It's produced by Cy Stallone.
No.
Yeah, there's 2 seasons on Netflix. The first one is co-hosted for the American team because there's like five countries, and each country has their own correspondent presenter. For the Americans in the first season, it's Terry Crews.
Oh, very cool.
Which is very fun. Yeah. Second season, not so fun. They couldn't get Crews back, I guess. But it's still the same show, and it's just kind of fun. Like it's great to sit there as a fat slob and be like, oh, that guy's not going to make it over the obstacles,
right?
You know?
Yeah. Judge people,
them so hard,
even though they're 100 times fitter than you are. Yeah.
And the whole thing's made up of like parkour professionals, rock climbing professionals, bodybuilders, stuff like that.
Yeah, I know the kind of shows you mean.
So that's what I've been watching. What have you been watching?
So I watched Jessica Jones season 2.
Oh, really?
Have you seen it?
I think I talked about this before. I got 2 episodes in and I couldn't continue.
Did you just... Oh, I don't remember you saying that. I don't remember shit about it.
Maybe we talked about this in a private.
We actually had a real conversation about it. Disgusting.
Yeah, I got 2 eps in and I couldn't stick it.
I didn't enjoy it.
No.
Jessica Jones is my favourite of the Netflix series.
The first seasons.
I actually prefer it to Daredevil. I think Daredevil's amazing.
Yeah.
But the noir detective style of Jessica Jones really kind of rang true.
Sure, yeah.
I really, really enjoyed that. And
Kilgrave, oh my God, like David Tennant.
Yeah, it's one of the things that I just felt was you really notice Kilgrave's absence.
Yeah.
I think something that I didn't realize how important it was until he wasn't there. Mm-hmm. But his presence in the first season is a big factor in what makes it so good.
Yeah.
And I really feel like you miss him. And I just felt like a lot of the characters just kind of made... A lot of the character arcs weren't very believable.
Really?
And yeah, so you haven't seen it. As it goes on, the characters make... There's a kind of couple of twists and a couple of characters make decisions that I think are really out of character.
Right.
I finished it because I had nothing better to do. And I'm like Mastermind. If I start something, I'll finish.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, it's just not that good. I mean, Kristen Ritter's still great in it. The guy who plays Malcolm's really good in it.
Yeah.
And there's an episode where Kilgrave pops up in Jessica's mind.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And he David Tennant smashes it.
Again,
that's by far the best episode of the season. It's just the writing I just didn't feel was as strong either. The story just didn't work as well. It just a bit disappointed.
Fair enough.
So then I watched The Hitman's Bodyguard.
Okay, yeah.
This is fucking fantastic.
Really?
Do you know it?
I've seen it on Netflix. It's Ryan Reynolds and Sam Jackson.
And Sam Jackson. Sam Jackson's a hitman. Ryan Reynolds is a bodyguard. I mean, it's exactly it knows what it is, and it's exactly what it looks like. Cool. It's ridiculous. It's cheesy.
Yeah.
It's shitty, but it's sick action sequences. It's like Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson bouncing off each other. It's funny, man.
Yeah.
If you kind of take your film connoisseur hat off for a minute,
sure,
and just enjoy it for what it is, it's a wicked action film.
I think something very important you said is it knows what it is, which is as long as a film does know what it is in that sense of its sort of
it's a stupid action film with 2 kind of big Hollywood, slightly comedic actors, and it's like Deadpool meets The Bourne Identity meets the Starsky and Hutch and Dukes of Hazzard kind of.
Right.
world.
Okay. And they all had a baby. Yeah. In a mosh pit.
There's a lot. There's Ryan Reynolds doing all these quips and making these funny comments whilst 100 different police cars are getting blown up.
Right.
And
Yeah.
These ridiculous action sequences.
Does he play Deadpool? Essentially.
It is very Deadpool-y.
Yeah.
And then Samuel L. Jackson's just screaming motherfucker all the time and stuff. But I think it's good. If you like action films, I would 100% check it out.
Yeah. I watched one more thing actually I want to mention on this episode. It was a comedy special. I think it's been on Netflix a few years now. Bo Burnham, you know Bo Burnham?
Which one?
Make Happy.
Yes.
It's very musical. He's a very musical comedian.
He writes comedy songs.
Yeah. It's almost like a piece of sort of comedy performance art.
Yeah, I would say so.
Stand up. Yeah. Because it's very scripted. There's lots of times where music just starts and he just starts going with it.
At the beginning, has he got a hood up and does he spit water? Is it that one?
I don't know if it's that one. I can't quite remember.
Because what you're saying, there's a bit in one of his shows that I really like. He drops something and then some music starts up and it's you thought he dropped that, but he meant to. Art is a lie. Is
I don't know.
You've seen the more recent one, so I'm behind you.
Maybe.
Yeah, Bo Berman, like, carry on, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, as a comedian, like, I thought he was pretty good. Like, he was a bit too in your face for me kind of thing.
Yeah, and
like,
he's quite camp at times.
He's very, I don't think that's a problem, Mike. No. That's not the problem I'm having, okay? Let's just clear that up.
All right.
He's just very kind of eccentric and, like, very spontaneous.
Yeah,
and like he'll be talking about one thing and then all of a sudden, a piece of music starts and he like drops what he's doing and goes into that bit.
And it's very flamboyant and very in your face.
In your face. Yeah. Whereas I usually go for the sort of more dry.
Yeah,
burn.
No, I was gonna say I'm surprised you enjoyed it.
My girlfriend wanted us to watch it. She's
which
got
one?
Into him.
The Canadian one.
Yeah, don't say which one. I'm in trouble. I hope you finish that drink, by the way, because
we at time.
We're 40 seconds ago. So
this seemed like a really good idea. I'm already regretting it.
Chug it.
I'm trying.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, you haven't finished yours, so don't like.
This is a really bad idea, I think.
Yeah.
I think we fucked up here.
Yeah, we're going to struggle.
We fucked up, boys.
It's all right, because the sick bucket and the medic are on standby.
Yeah.
Has the medic got a name?
He does. I think we said it in multiple episodes. We can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
They're so sweet to try and chug.
Yeah, it's disgusting, isn't it? My teeth already feel like gritty.
I am a big sugar addict, so this is no problem.
Okay, cool. Are you playing anything at the moment?
Played a little bit of Rust.
Yes, I'm aware of it.
Me and my friends set up on a server just to see how the game is doing now. It's like out of early access. If you don't know about Rust, it's by Gary Newman, who did Gmod. That was sort of a link to like the Half-Life games.
Yeah,
like
it's
fucking
one of
10
the kind
years
of
ago.
like, it's still going strong.
Yeah, because people make their own games in it. Yeah, because it's very sandboxy.
Yeah, it's a very like simple game engine. But
we need to get some drinks on the go.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah. So what Infinity Stones do you want?
What did we just do? Red or? We
just did purple.
What's the purple Infinity Stone? Power.
Yes, it's
the Power Stone.
Guardians. It's the Power Stone, which was the orb in Guardians of the Galaxy. It was on Xandar in the Nova Core.
I'm feeling the power.
We didn't see it in the movie.
It was already on his.
It was already
on his fingerless glove.
Yeah, we know where it came from, but we didn't see it.
All right.
So now we're gonna do the Space Stone.
The Space Stone,
which was the Tesseract.
Yeah.
Which was in Thor, Captain America, and the Avengers.
This is sweet as shit. This one's even
sweeter.
We
said spoiler alerts from the beginning, didn't we? He gets it from Loki. Because it was on. It was in Isengard. It was in Isengard. It was in Isengard. But
Saruman tried to defend it. Well, it's funny because in Avengers 1, the whole point is Loki's getting the Tesseract for Thanos, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So, so it's ironic that he takes it away from him.
Yeah.
So anyway, what have you been playing anything?
Rust. I was talking about Rust.
Yes. Sorry. Fuck, I'm not.
I don't know. There's not much to
hang
talk
on.
about.
Just disclosure. I'm really fucking ill right now. So
he's not. He's just a pussy.
I'm super dosed up on like painkillers and shit. Plus, I'm also drinking. So
where's that funnel?
Go super well. There you go, mate. There's
Thanks.
your funnel. Rust. Yeah. So tell me a bit more about Rust.
We played it for a little bit. It's very fun. I mean, I think we were maybe going to talk about this on another episode, but because of all the Battle Royale games,
yes,
it feels like Rust is one for PC players that sort of came along first because it has a sort of gameplay space where like the servers are always online. When you log out, your character goes to sleep. So your body is always there. It's exposed. Your gear is always exposed. It's about building a base and protecting your shit and destroying other people's essentially. But as long as the server is online, it is always going kind of thing.
So how do you protect your account when you're not playing?
You have to, on that server, when you log out, you go to sleep. So you have to build yourself a base and go to sleep in your base.
Right, okay.
You know,
and people can't get into that.
Yeah,
generally.
but they try and blow their way in and smash their way in and stuff. But that was like a big thing in PC gaming. A lot of early access came out. Ark Survival Evolved. Do you know that one?
Yes,
dinosaurs?
yes.
Very, very similar premise. Sort of like 7 Days to Die.
So that one's, 7 Days to Die and like
zombie horde and
there's a lot of survival games.
Games,
they're all sort of Minecraft, but a bit better with their own twist on it. But it's just
sometimes more brutal and stuff.
Yeah.
But that seems to be overshadowed by like the Battle Royale game now. Obviously, that came into effect.
We are in the time of Battle Royale, aren't we? Of like the multiplayer, 100 people dropped in somewhere.
That's it. Yeah,
have to kill each other.
Cool.
So Rust. I haven't played
Rust.
it.
Yeah, like for the fourth time. It was all right. Like I guess because of the fast-paced notion of these battle royale games now, it does feel a bit dated now.
Yeah.
And also because
how old is it?
Like 4 years old now. Like that
is quite a long time in gaming though, isn't it?
And like I think it only just came out of early access like 4 months ago.
Right. Okay.
So I think it probably reached its peak player base a while ago, and now it's just diehard fans.
You are rubbing your legs furiously.
Yeah.
You okay over there?
I'm just I'm getting the sweats from all these alcopops.
Dude, I'm so hot right now.
Yeah, it's
fucking hell. I'm boiling.
It's getting hot. What have you been playing? Russ was okay, by the way. What have you been playing? Now you go. Yeah.
What have
I'm on
I
a
been playing?
fucking sugar high right now. Let's do this. It's taken us 6 minutes to prepare these turbos.
Yeah,
by the way.
so we got 4 to drink them, right?
Well, yeah, basically.
I haven't really been playing much this week. I played a little bit of Battlefield 1 online.
Okay. You play that a lot though, don't you?
Yeah, it's kind of my go-to.
Yeah.
If I've got a couple of days off work, I don't have time to get into a game properly, but I've got a few hours to kill.
Yeah.
Battlefield's kind of my go-to.
Sure. It's round-based, isn't it? The round-based shooter.
Yes.
Round. Everything happens in a round.
Oh, I honestly thought you just.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah,
we're gonna move on.
Fucking hell!
You're tripping your tits.
Yeah, I am. I'm really struggling over it.
We're getting wasted on alcopops, bitches.
Yeah. You said you had a have you seen this week?
It's a have you played? I'm gonna do a game.
Yeah. For sure. I think we've talked about we're going to try and do some more gaming comics stuff. We're going to move away from movies a little bit.
Diversify our media intake.
Yeah, and to prove that we are nerds because we don't just say it. So,
have you played an indie game called Punch Club?
I have not.
Nope. Didn't think you would. All right.
Get off your high horse, mate.
I didn't think this Shud would, everyone. So, it's a single-player sports management simulation. Right. If you didn't know what that meant. Basically, when you think of that, you think of like Football Manager or something like that.
I was totally thinking Football Manager.
Yeah.
This is basically the only one I can think of, to be honest.
It's a 16-bit graphic style.
Yeah.
Very reminiscent of like a Street Fighter game in looks. It's like, because of it's a management game, you don't control the character so much, you just point and click on what you want them to do. And it follows a story of like a Rocky-type character who wants to be the best fighter possible.
Right.
So you can take this character down 3 schools of fighting. Mm-hmm. So like there's a martial arts skill tree to go down, a boxing skill tree, or like a kickboxing one.
Right.
And they correspond to like 3 main stats you must train up in this game.
Right.
Like agility, strength, and accuracy, I think they are.
Okay.
And yeah, basically you balance them. Because it's a management game, you balance them with other aspects, like you have a hunger bar, a sleep bar, a fun bar.
So is it the kind of, you decide how many hours out of the day
you train?
He trains
That's
this,
right, yeah.
How many hours he sleeps, how many hours he eats.
And to like, you have to have money as well to like buy food to eat. And,
right, okay.
You can
you get money from winning fights.
Get money from winning jobs, or you can like sink your time into doing like menial jobs. Like there's a construction job that takes a lot of energy, but you get more money.
Right.
Or there's a pizza delivery job, which is kind of middle of the road. You don't get as much money.
Okay, yeah. So the idea is he does a job. You decide how much he works to then come home and train.
That's it.
You need the money.
You can and like. Sorry, I think we're gonna have to drink these in a minute.
Yeah.
Let me have a little drink.
Yeah. You do that. I'm trying to get through mine. I'm struggling.
We fucked up on a severe level here, everyone.
We fucked up real bad. This in our heads, it seemed like such a good idea.
We spent hours driving around looking for these alcopops.
Literally hours. Literally took us 2.5 hours to find all of these. So
yeah, you balance the stats on this guy.
Yeah.
And what was I saying? You do a job and stuff like that.
You do a job, yeah. You're his manager essentially.
Well, no, you are the character. You control the character direct. Basically,
right? Okay, yeah. But
the main draw of the game though is it's a nostalgia fest.
Yeah,
it draws heavily on like 80s and 90s like fighting boxing films. So basically Rocky, Fight Club, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are in there.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other stuff that are like little Easter eggs. Because this game was developed by like a 3-man studio or something like that.
Right, okay.
And they based
I'm guessing they're like in their late 20s.
They're in their 30s, I think.
Okay, so they've referenced all the stuff they grew up on, right?
And then like Sega, like they've made it like a Street Fighter game, Sega game. And yeah, like It's a
Nath,
really...
we're at time.
Fuck's sake.
Let's finish these.
All right. I can't do it.
This is a fucking awful idea.
I'm so sorry I brought you into this.
Yeah, this was all on you, man. But we're gonna do it. No, I've got you, man. I've got you. But
okay.
Sorry, yeah.
And yeah, sorry, 3-man team. That's where I was.
That's right.
I'm trying to chug
Do
and
you
think.
feel drunk already?
Fuck off.
Yeah, me too. Wicked. This is gonna go super well.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
And yeah,
It's a 3-man team.
And so yeah, they've obviously like paid homage to, and in a way ripped off like the storyline for this game is just to be the best fighter, and you enter leagues, and it's basically like a Rocky scenario,
right?
And you know the story going into it, like you can see it as clear as day. There are little offshoots where you go down in the sewer and fight the Ninja Turtles, or you go to a club and you fight guys in the parking lot and Tyler Durden watches.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's where the real fun of it comes from. You don't sit there being like, oh my God, this is such a rip-off. It is a pure mishmash of like these 80s, 90s films, games, whatever.
Yeah, okay,
like,
yeah.
It's a nostalgia fest, and it's fantastic.
And that's kind of the enjoyable...
Yeah, it's very tongue-in-cheek.
I can very much relate to the idea where you're given... So I remember old sort of zombie survival games, and you've got 12 hours of daylight, and it's like, how much scavenging for weapons do you do? How much food do you look for? How many survivors do you look for? I find that kind of gameplay quite addictive and very enjoyable.
You were just describing Dead Rising 1, weren't you? That's exactly what you were just describing.
Pretty much, yeah. That
was a good game, apart from the tiny little subtitles.
The worst.
The worst. I'm pretty sure that's why my glasses prescription is so bad.
But sorry, what's this game called?
It's called Punch Club, all right? It's on all platforms, so it's on like...
It's called Punch Club.
It's called Punch Club,
What's the first rule of Punch Club?
Fucking, you just beat some dudes. Like, you beat the shit out of some dudes. Like, the opening cinematic is cheesy as fuck. Like, your dad, like...
But so you said it's like 16-bit cinematic.
It's just
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
wicked.
It's like it opens on like I think it's the street from Street Fighter, you know,
right? Okay,
or
like Streets of Rage.
Yeah,
or something.
basically. And like it's got your dad, and he's there. And he's wearing this like medallion, and like two thugs come up to him, and they're like, "Oh, give us your money." They try and mug him, and they just give him a roundhouse kick to the head, and he like dies in your arms as a child, kind of thing, as the character's arms. You know?
Awesome.
Like, and you're like, I will avenge you, and then cut to you know,
night, sweet prince.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Punch Club.
Punch Club.
Where is it on all platforms?
It's all platforms, including like iOS and Android.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So you can play it on your phone.
Yeah. Negatives would be it can be a bit of a grind sometimes because of all that stuff you have to manage.
Yeah. Okay.
Like because you lose stats. If you don't train them, your stats do go down.
Right, okay, yeah.
And
see,
so
it's reminding me a little bit, sorry to cut you off, but
no.
the San Andreas had that, right? When you went to the gym.
Yes.
But you had to eat, but if you ate too much, you got fat, and if you didn't eat enough, you lost the muscle. Like...
At the end of every day, you lose some stats, so you got to stay on top of it. So it can be a bit of a grind, but it's very, very fun. It's like £7.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I guess if you got a daily commute or something, you could just...
on your phone or on
that's what I mean. Like if you've got a 20-minute train ride every day, you could do that every morning.
Or if you're looking for something non-committal, like if you just want to put a few hours to get the nostalgia factor that I'm talking about out of it, go for it. Or you can see the story through and get the fun of the story out of it.
No, it sounds good, man.
And I watched YouTube videos whilst playing it as well because it's very simple. Simple. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
So we're now drinking reality stones.
Which colour did we go for? I haven't even made a fucking drink yet.
Oh,
is this red?
Yeah, that's red. Yes, the red one is red.
Shut up.
Reality stone. Which film's reality stone from, Nathan?
The reality stone. The red stone.
It's Thor 2.
Oh, fuck it. It's because they leave it with the collector, right?
Yes. Yeah. So it's the ether from Thor, the Dark World. And it's in the Collector's Museum.
All right.
That's what we're drinking right now. Now we can move on to the topic. Because, Infinity War, right?
Fuck. Who's seen Infinity War?
Hammered.
Don't do that.
No, are you okay? All right, just make eye contact with me so I can see what's going on. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about Infinity War. We're going to go straight in with spoilers. So if you have listened to this point and you still haven't seen the movie, don't listen to this.
Fuck off.
We're only going to allow sort of 20 minutes to talk about it, and we don't want to waste time on non-spoilers.
Yeah.
So, what?
It's all right, isn't it?
It's all right. I feel a little controversial. I don't love it.
Okay.
I think it's very good. I think it's a seriously impressive feat of cinema as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm not absolutely mad for it.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a better way to word what I want to say, kind of thing.
There's no good way to admit that you're the devil. So
yeah, no. I mean, also I love the Russo brothers, and I do think they've done a fantastic job.
Yeah,
but I guess so. So let's get a little more into it. I guess. Well,
it was very fun.
Yes, super fun.
I think that's the main thing I took away from it. Just being throughout the film, sitting there, and afterwards, just being oh my god, it was so much fun.
Yeah, for sure. And for me, as sort of a film student and someone who's into that world, this is the culmination of 18 films.
Yeah, 10 years.
10 years of a cinematic universe, and I wasn't disappointed.
No,
by no means was I disappointed.
I think a big part of that lends to the fact that there is no build. It just starts, and then it stays at a constant level.
So,
if you want build, go back and watch any of those fucking 18...
I mean, the build is the last 8 movies.
Yeah, it's the last 10 years. Yeah.
One thing I would definitely say, it's a 2-hour, 45-minute movie.
Didn't feel like it. No.
Felt like a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
They do a great job of keeping that pace up.
That pace. Even with some pretty sort of slow emotional scenes. His shirt's coming off again, everyone.
I'm really hot, man. I don't know if this is my fever or the alcohol,
Yeah, but even with some pretty slow and emotional scenes sheens they put in there.
You can have scenes that build character development and emotion, but still keep the pace up, and they do that very, very well.
But what do you want?
I don't know. So
I don't know what the film. What happened in it?
What was your favorite bit?
That was going to be my question.
That was going to be your question. Yeah.
All right. So my bit's a little bit controversial. I think I like it because I'm kind of weird. My favorite scene is when they've almost got the gauntlet off of Thanos.
Yes.
So I'm talking about the point in the film where I believe the characters like Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Drax, Mantis, and Peter Quill, Star-Lord.
Yeah.
They've set a trap for Thanos, and they've almost got it off. But in a scene prior, Thanos had to sacrifice Gamora. I feel like there's no context. I feel like I'm just saying a bunch of made-up gibberish words.
I don't think anyone's going to listen to this that hasn't seen the film.
Okay, all right. So you know what I'm talking about when I say that very emotional scene, and it was quite good. You're
talking about the fact that they nearly get the gauntlet off.
Yeah.
And then Thanos lets out that he had to kill Gamora.
And it was, for me, it was Chris Pratt's reaction to that. I really liked it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are being the whole obvious,
Star-Lord's an idiot.
He ruined it. It could have been a one-movie deal.
Yeah. But then, I guess everyone's arguments to this, I was going to get to it later, but that was good. But
it's the
Doctor Strange.
It's the ultimate. Yeah.
Doctor Strange what did he see? 14 million
and
different versions.
One. Yeah.
And there's only one.
And this is obviously
when at the end when Strange is about to disappear.
That's it.
And he goes, "I had to. It was the only way." Yeah. You just know that's because he saw one outcome, and one outcome was But sorry.
No. Yeah.
You're right though. That scene is awesome.
Yeah, because
my favorite scene is the beginning of that scene. The fight scene between Thanos and Spider-Man, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and where they all take a different arm, a different leg. There's that moment where they've all got him pinned in different ways, and he's straining against them, and then Mantis jumps on him.
Yeah, that's the scene I'm on about. But mine is more the reaction.
Mine's the fight scene before it, and yours is the
result of it. Yeah, because I'm a huge fan. Guardians is probably my favorite thing out of the MCU. The comedy nostalgia factor. Again, nostalgia. I live a lot of my life from the past. I'm a nostalgia.
Of course you do, yeah.
But that sort of 80s space colourful funness. Yeah, the fact that we get this very comical character of Star-Lord, who, if you saw Guardians 2, that's quite an emotional film. There's a lot of daddy issues in it.
Yeah.
But again, they had that whole thing earlier on where Gamora's if he gets me, kill me. And he obviously doesn't want to.
And he hesitates.
Star-Lord
fucks it up twice.
He fucks it up twice.
Twice.
But it's that reaction, his mocking turning into sort of like that grief fury.
Yeah.
I thought, Chris Pratt did a really good job there. And then I love the sort of knock-on effect it has, that it sort of causes the outcome that we get at the end of the film. Like, they don't win. The good guys don't win. And I love it.
Just before that,
we have to finish these drinks.
Oh, shit. Is it
I might concede to this, because this is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, fuck.
Keep talking. Just talk your way through the pain.
I really enjoyed like Iron Man meeting the Guardians. Sorry.
Oh man, yeah.
And that so when he's trying to formulate a plan, and like Drax is like, we just wing it, and, and you can sort of see that moment in Tony Stark's face where he just goes, oh fuck, like like the fate of the galaxy like rests on like these guys' shoulders, and this is all I've got. Like these idiots, like.
I didn't realize the Guardians would be in it so much.
No, they're key players, right?
They are very key players, and I thought they were kind of going to get cameo at best. Like, or like a few scenes in the background.
I didn't, because they're intergalactic, because they're space. Yeah, and Thanos is space. I thought, and because the point that I thought they sort of bring Thanos to the rest of it, or they
have a link with Gamora. They have a link to Thanos already,
and
I mean, the Avengers do as well, I guess, because of Infinity War. Like, there's a pseudo war, you know.
But they generally, the Guardians generally live
Avengers
more in
Assemble. Sorry, I was correcting myself while you were talking. Am I mumbling? Am I drunk yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the team ups. My favorite team up was, what was your favorite team up?
Oh, that's one of my questions. What do you think of the pairings? Fuck. Okay. That was one of my...
Get out of my head, man.
Yeah. I think, again, it was Iron Man, Spidey, and Strange.
That was your favourite?
That was my favourite pairing, yeah.
I really enjoyed the opening... Not the opening, but the fight in New York with, like, Strange, Iron Man, and Spider-Man.
And Wong.
Yeah. Like, in the park. And I loved, like... What's the evil guy's name that can do magic?
Donald Gleason, is that him?
No.
But he was played by him, right? That was it? No, I'm asking you.
No, I don't know. I don't have a fucking
It really
clue.
sounded like Donald Gleason, the guy from Star Wars, right? The
Yeah, I know who Donald Gleason is.
Do you know who? I don't think you know who.
But as in...
I'm not talking about Danny Glover, I'm talking about Donald Gleason.
Yeah, I know. No, but as in, you mean the kind of...
The ginger guy.
No.
We're like 3 minutes behind on these fucking drinks.
Fuck. I really enjoyed when
I feel like Thanos is defeating us.
He started giving his speech, and then like Tony Stark's just like, "Sorry, fuck off."
Yeah.
Earth's closed today. Not interested.
Another good one was when Thor meets all of the Guardians.
I was gonna say Thor and the Guardians was my favorite kind of crossover in general.
Yeah.
But it leads me on to, I think this is a Thor movie.
Really?
I think Chris Hemsworth fucking steals the show.
Really?
Yeah.
That is interesting. I wouldn't agree with you, but go on.
Because, so, it opens with a direct sequel to Ragnarok.
That is the most direct film, I would say.
It literally opens with the end of hours after Ragnarok has finished.
Yeah, sure.
I just think Thor's one of the key players. He's one of the most destructive against Thanos. He kind of saves... When he arrives in the Battle of Wakanda, he basically saves the day. Like,
it's funny because Thor's character in the MCU has had this massive sort of turnaround.
Yes.
Where the first two films are...
He's a fucking idiot, right?
Well, they're pretty bad films, I would say. I was going to call them dog shit. I don't know if that's fair.
I think Thor 1 is bad. No, Thor 1 is okay. Thor 2 is really bad.
I think they're both pretty... I think they're both pretty boring. Like, I think his character is... It's very boringly written as well.
They dyed his Chris Hemsworth's eyebrows.
His eyebrows, man, they look shit.
For Thor 1.
Yeah, I think I said this when I was doing my rewatch of the whole thing. I think fucking Ragnarok turned it around. Like, you say the director's name?
Taika Waititi.
Thank you. Yeah, I think he saved Thor because a lot of people were speculating going into this that the three originals, Cap, Iron Man, and Thor, were going to bite it.
Yeah.
And I still don't think for the obvious sequel next year that Cap and Iron Man are safe.
No, I don't either.
I would argue with the success of Ragnarok and the
Thor's going to stick around.
The reimagining of his character, he might stick around to like either become a member of Guardians of the Galaxy, like because he would fit with his like witty sort of humor now, or like I think his character has been given a big revitalization because of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And yeah, like he is a key player in this film. I wouldn't say he is the key player. I would once again argue that this is now like an Iron Man film, because out of the two main ones that you come out of Civil War, this is some true nerd talk right here. Right. Also, we've got 5 minutes. I haven't even finished this red one, man.
Oh, fuck.
Will you make me the next one?
Yeah, I'll make you make your point.
Yeah. Like coming out of it, of Civil War, it's that film's obviously very much Cap v Iron Man. It's you know, it's called Captain America Civil War, but Cap really wasn't in Infinity War all that much. I didn't think.
This is kind of one of my questions. I was going to say is who had the most screen time, who didn't have enough.
Yeah,
but I believe Cap isn't in it much at all.
No, he's not,
because he's going to be a key player in the next one.
Next one. Yeah. But I think, I think this is kind of like an Iron Man film. I would say he got biggest.
You think it's an Iron Man film?
Yeah, I think he got biggest bill this time round.
I don't know. I can kind of see where you're coming from, but I disagree.
Maybe it's because they kind of shared the same amount of screen time, but I thought Thor's story was kind of boring. The blacksmithing part, that was my least favorite part.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't think too much. Like, I thought the pairing it for him and Rocket was very fun.
Thor and Rocket, I thought was a great...
Really fun. Fun. The Dinklage character, the Dinklage surprise, I don't think it worked.
I don't think it works.
Because you just go, oh, that's a superimposed, giant Peter Dinklage.
And also, I don't know what was going on with his voice.
Yeah,
but I wasn't enjoying. I don't know if they messed with it
flat.
Afterwards.
That whole bit was flat.
Yeah,
it fell flat for me. And because of that, because you've got Iron Man and Spidey and the Guardians fighting Thanos. You've got the Battle of Wakanda with Cap and Black Panther.
Yeah.
And then you've got Thor, and he's off to go make a hammer with Peter Dinklage and his big metal hands.
I'm inclined to disagree, because for me, I felt like there was a lot of hope resting on the outcome of that. So at the time, not much was happening, but basically the idea that the axe, the weapon they were making for Thor, is the only thing that could possibly stand against Thanos.
See, I didn't think they bigged that up enough, because I thought that they bigged the big bad Thanos factor way higher than the hammer that will kill him factor.
Yeah, I guess.
And then in the end, it didn't even fucking kill him that much, because he just went and sat down and enjoyed his sunset. So, can we just talk about Drax for 2 seconds?
Of course.
Can we talk about Batista?
I love him.
Fucking hell. I snorted with laughter.
Oh, me too, man. He's so good.
I was having a drink.
How does someone who's a meathead, muscle-bound, idiot, you would think, have such good comedic timing?
Well, here's the thing. Anything else I've seen Batista act in, which isn't too much.
Is he not great?
He's not great.
Oh, he's done a few action films.
Yeah. He's done. Yeah. He's been in Riddick, in a Riddick film.
Yeah, and he's in some action movie where he's like a retired CIA agent or something.
Yes, yeah. I think he nails Drax so perfectly because of his lack of acting, because of his anti-acting.
Yeah.
The character requires kind of no emotion, no acting, and so he doesn't have to put any special fucking thing on for it.
So you're thinking maybe it's more the writing than the actor kind
I think he's got great comedic timing, though.
Yeah,
and,
I do.
I literally, Drax's lines made me laugh out loud the most.
Even if he's not a great actor, he understands
the character.
Of the character.
Yeah.
So he does it justice.
What Infinity Stone is this? I mean, we have to drink this in a minute.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, we're falling behind hard. Infinity Stone. We're drinking the Soul Stone.
Oh, I thought that was the Soul Stone.
No. The yellow is the Mind Stone.
The Mind Stone. Oh, the Soul Stone.
Gamora.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's.
Is she trapped inside it?
I don't know. I hadn't considered
that. At the end when we see her again?
We saw her again.
Thanos talks to her, doesn't he?
Oh, what? It's like a little babby. Yeah.
Is that? Does Thanos always see her like that, regardless of her age? He always calls her little one.
That's true.
Even as he pushes her off the cliff, I believe he says something like I have to do this, or I'm sorry, little one.
Yeah.
Is that just how he always sees her?
Very clever.
Is it just in his mind?
That's a good theory.
If the Soul Stone gets destroyed, does Gamora come back to life? I
kind of hope not.
You know what? This is where franchising ruins it for me. But Guardians of the Galaxy is one of Marvel's biggest franchises.
Yeah.
It's one of their most successful ones because
Yeah.
it appeals to a wider audience than a standard superhero movie.
Yes, it does.
Right?
Yeah.
Gamora is a fucking core part of that group.
Of course she is. Yeah.
I don't believe.
And they've got a third one with this cast.
I
confirmed.
cannot believe she's going to stay dead. So
you reckon the third one would be? I reckon it'd be way darker without her.
But that's not Guardians. You don't make two super fun, happy, listening to Motown songs, and then kill the main character kill the main character love interest and have him moping around for part 3. Like,
It's true.
That doesn't work for me.
Yeah,
I don't think.
No, you're making some great points.
I think Gamora has to come back, and I think the way she comes back is that her soul is just trapped inside the stone.
Okay.
She's not dead.
I like this theory. I've never heard it. I like it. I like what you're saying. I mean, I kind of like... Because let's talk about the ending with everyone we lost.
Yes.
They're not permanently dead, are they? Are you really telling me that they're going to kill off their biggest cash cow, Black Panther, that they've ever fucking... Spider-Man 2 has a confirmed sequel. Are you telling me that Tom Holland's not coming back for that, after Homecoming?
This is one of my general issues with the film, is that because originally I knew it was going to be Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah.
And because even now I know they shot 2 movies back to back.
Yes. Yeah.
And even to the point where in the movie, we see they kill Vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
They kill Vision and destroy the stone.
Yeah.
And Thanos just reverses time.
Yes.
For me, this is my biggest gripe with the movie, and I know people disagree with this. For me, the ending held no weight. Because,
I agree with you.
Because I know they're all coming back
because
to life.
of outside factors. Not anything the film was portraying, but because of outside franchising factors.
Yeah. If I knew nothing about the film industry, nothing about Marvel, and I just saw this movie... that ending would be different.
That would blow you out the water. You'd be like, oh my God, how could they kill off half of what they've done, the cinematic universe?
But yeah, the fact that I know there is more to it, it just...
I do believe, though, that means my theory on it is the half that didn't go will be the ones that do go next time. Yeah, because we've been left with the original old guard.
That's what I was going to... The original Avengers all survived.
Yeah.
Which means more than likely, because they're the ones whose contracts are running out and who don't want to be part of the cinematic universe anymore.
Fucking Robert Downey Jr. How old's Robert Downey Jr.? He's in his 50s now, right?
Yeah.
But he's been Iron Man much longer.
He's literally been there since 10 years ago when it started.
Of course.
He was the starting point of this. I feel like Captain America and Iron Man are both very likely to die. Yeah. And permanently die.
Yes.
Because... It's Captain America didn't have much screen time, and I think that's because
next time round,
the next movie he's gonna have more screen time, a key player, and he's gonna die.
He's finally gonna say Avengers Assemble,
and it's a bit of a swan song, I think, for the original Avengers. Yeah, that they all survived, and they're going to be the core unit that bring it all back.
Yeah, and then they're going to give their lives for the new bloods that did die this time round. I think obviously all the civvies are going to die because it's not die. Fucking hell, they're going to be revived because it's a superhero film and you have to save all the civvies, no matter what the cost. I think that's probably what is going to happen. Maybe you'll get Banner and fucking. What's her face? Scarlett Johansson retire together, kind of
Widow,
thing.
They'll go and live out.
Happy ending out of them. Thor fly off into space. But
it's sad that this has kind of ruined it for us. The fact that we are aware that actors get older, they lose interest in projects, their contracts run out, stuff like that. But it's an evolution of the series, right?
It's also part of the interest as well. You can't follow the MCU as close as I do, and then not think about these things. And I think that's part of the fun. The speculation is kind of part of the fun of it as well. You can go, if you're not invested in these films on a interest level, if you just want to watch them as they come at you, sure, that's a fun way to do it as well. Or if you're kind of a diehard nerd fan, you go on the subreddit or the forums and you see the theories and you speculate.
So talking of speculation, how do you think... What's going to happen in the next movie? How's this solved? How is it?
I think fucking Captain Marvel's obviously involved in some way.
Yeah. So she's obviously going to be
her film won't directly affect it because her film's set in the 90s,
right? Yeah.
But
so what do you, is she
I don't know much
space?
about. I reckon.
Does her film finish and she flies off into space?
I reckon her film will have a direct thing with it. Yeah. I think she'll be able to do some.
Or is she
time
in stasis?
Magic.
Like, did that button wake her up from cryogenic sleep?
I just hope when Sam Jackson gets undid, he just says "fuck her."
Yeah, me too.
But I will say for the franchise, Ant-Man 2 coming out as the next film. I think,
but I think so. All we've got between now and the next Avengers movie is Ant-Man 2.
Yep.
Which I think is going to be set before any of this.
No, it is. But I'm saying what it is, it's the pacing, it's going to drop.
Yeah, but I think they're doing that on purpose. Because we've got Ant-Man 2 and then we've got Miss Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Where's
you sexist pig?
Is Miss Marvel a thing?
I think you're thinking Miss Marple. And she's not in the Avengers yet.
But, yeah.
But I'm calling it. Miss Marple joins the
they're doing
Infinity War 2 cast.
They're doing this on purpose to build the tension, build up. Like, we're only getting 2 Marvel movies in the next year.
Yeah.
When we've just had that huge cliffhanger.
Only getting 2?
We get like 4 a year, 5 a year. Like,
no, I think that we get like 3 a year.
Okay. Well, fuck you.
And this is 1. So, we're going to get 3 this year.
Okay.
We need to move on.
Yeah. So, I've got a fun fact for you. Did you know that the Blue family are thanked in the credits?
Because of the cameo. I didn't see it myself.
I saw it.
Oh, you lucky man.
Tobias in jean shorts.
Yep.
Yeah, the character Tobias in jean shorts, blued up like a blue man, is in the collector's in a pod.
Is it David Cross?
Yeah, David Cross. Yeah. I could talk about this for ages. But to round it up, I think generally I thought it was great. I think I suffer a little bit from superhero fatigue, where there's just been too many superhero movies. And also, I think franchising ruined this for me because I knew there was another movie coming. I know this isn't the end.
Franchising ruined it a bit for me as well. In terms of fatigue, this is what it's been building to. So, I think maybe by the next film, maybe a lot of people, maybe only some, will finally feel like they can just drop it now. You know, this. If you want to, I think
this is a jumping out point.
Yeah,
right?
If you want to jump out in these films. I think it's kind of a safe
around
bet
our age that
it might be.
Iron Man dropped when we were the 16. Perfect age to get into superhero movies, and
I was trying to fucking finger bang anything I can find.
Of course you were.
Mainly they were your mum's fucking couch pillows.
For me personally, I do think this will be a jumping out point where after the next Avengers, I will be less fussed about seeing Marvel movies.
You say that but when Guardians came out, I predicted the bubble would burst around then, and I was so wrong.
You were wrong, but I mean, that's you, and this is me.
You're a bitch.
You show your face.
Look, we have to move on.
Yes.
We have to.
I have to pee.
Ah, right. Okay.
It's for the best.
Right. I'll give my thoughts on a little something that I've seen. I'm a big fan of Reddit. Yeah. And basically, I went on the subreddit after I saw the film, and a lot of people were making posts on there about how their entire lives have been building to this moment. I saw Iron Man 1 when I was 16, and I didn't have much going on, or I was just a kid, and I knew from this very point this was the start of something amazing. And I think, yeah, it's a great cinematic spectacle. Infinity War is. It's a great cinematic spectacle. It's a culmination of 10 years worth of movies, sort of all pushed into one, and that is no mean feat. But I don't think it is the be all and end all that some people are making it out to be. It's not the best film ever made. Tom Holland's Spider-Man disappearing scene isn't Oscar worthy in my book. But maybe you think it is because you didn't expect much from the acting of something that was 10 years worth of action films building into the biggest action film ever. But yeah, he gave a good performance, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's not fucking Revenant worthy.
And it's an impressive feat to bring 10 years of movies together.
And bring all those $1 million actors together.
And it work and give everyone equal screen time.
And the CG budget is off the fucking planet. Josh Brolin as Thanos, he gave a great performance.
I meant to say that actually, yeah. Josh Brolin's one of my favourite parts.
Like, the character arc they built for him, the characterization of his character, he was a villain with purpose. You saw it, you knew it, you understood it was good.
There were moments where you almost sided, like, I know, when it explains his reasoning, you almost agree with it. Yeah, alright, so we need longer to talk about this. Let's move on, yeah?
I was just feeling, because you went to the fucking toilet. You have to finish that, you cunt. We're moving on. Let us know your thoughts on Infinity War. Are we wrong about some things or other things? Let us know in Twitter.
Yeah, I wish we had longer to talk about it, but we don't. So
we don't, because we don't want to bore you, because you've heard this for a week already.
This week, this is why people come. This is why they come.
Can I just announce that we're going to extend this podcast by 10 minutes? Because I'm actually not that drunk. I'm just having a great time.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not that drunk.
I'm fucking hammered.
You're a bitch.
I'm really drunk, man.
I might be a little bit drunk, but I don't think I'm going to be sick or something.
Oh, no, I don't think I'm going to be sick.
No, we can do these alcopops like we intended
to. Yeah. Okay, all right. I'm just going to get drunker.
I hate Iron Brew, by the way. The alcopop we're drinking is Iron Brew. We have to move on to the next one. Oh, I actually might.
This week
on Infinity War.
This week
on the Infinity War podcast.
This week our questions come from.
Who do they come from?
My friend Tom.
I want to make this clear. This is Mike's friend Tom.
My friend Nathan doesn't even know this guy. Tom, thank you for answering the questions.
I want to put out that we don't want just friends. We want everyone to be our friend.
Yeah, no,
we want strangers. If you don't know us, send us.
If you're listening to this and you haven't done a questionnaire, fill one in and send it to us.
We might have to actually post the questionnaire.
That would help. Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. We'll do that.
We're going to publicly post it so anyone can fill it in and send it in anonymous.
I might publicly post some pictures of my penis.
Anonymous. Okay, if you're here drinking with us right now, what alcoholic would your drink of choice be? Fuck's sake.
He fell for it again, everyone.
And what drink is your most hated?
What alcoholic would his choice of drink be?
A pint or 3 of a nice pale IPA.
It's heavy.
So a bit of background information. My friend Tom works in the kind of bar that has like 30 different beers on the go at once. Like,
you just mix them all together in a big jug.
The kind of place where they do a lot of local stuff. They do a lot of like weird, stranger stuff from abroad. Like, you can get like a mango beer or something. The point is, he's a fucking hipster about beer. Like, he doesn't drink Fosters, he drinks IPAs and session ales and...
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, a pale IPA, like...
I enjoy... If I'm going out but I'm not getting on it, then sometimes I'll order an IPA. Like...
my drink just splashed in my eye. I'm
oh my God, get the doctor!
Where's the paramedic?
He went after he saw what we actually do. Anyway. I don't like... I wouldn't, if I was going on a sesh, I wouldn't drink an IPA because they are very heavy on my belly. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm quite slow to drink them. But if I'm having like one or two garden beers or
I agree.
I'll have
a pale,
tasty...
a pale session ale.
Yeah.
I would drink in the sunshine all day long. Yeah. He didn't say what his most hated was. So
it's Sambuca, I'm guessing.
I was literally going to say that.
What's the next Infinity Stone?
What colour? What colour are we at?
That green one.
The green one?
That's the last one. The green one's the last one.
Fuck off. We're at the end. Jesus. No, we've got the yellow.
Oh, fuck. Yellow's the boss as well, because that's just a Smirnoff Ice you poured yellow dye in.
Yeah, it is. So we're on the time stone. Where's the time stone from, Nathan?
Doctor Strange. Which I really enjoy.
What's its real name? What's its full name?
Doctor Strange.
The Eye of Agumon.
Fuck you.
I might have said a Digimon's name at the end there.
That is Agumon. Yeah. That's like the main Digimon. How good was Digimon? I feel like it was overshadowed because of Pokemon.
Let's do an episode on Digimon because I've recently rewatched it.
I feel like can we watch some Digimon right now? Let's just bum this off.
Should we fuck this off?
Yeah. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the
best
champions, man.
Sorry. I can't figure out how to unfucking highlight this shit.
Select white. I'm sorry, we're having some technical difficulties because we've
Nath, I'm having some technical difficulties. Now you go.
We're having some technical difficulties. Mike doesn't know how to unhighlight some text. Also, we've been drinking. We've drunk like 5. What are these? 330s? No, 2. Who puts 275 as a unit of measure? Also, this green one isn't even a WKD. It's an NKD. It's a naked.
Naked. Yeah, because it's like a low calorie one.
Oh, thank God there's alcohol in it. And thank God it's low cal, because I am busting at the hips. Is your laptop frozen?
I'm having some serious technical difficulties. If you could just keep filling about your massive childbearing hips.
Well, let's go back to Infinity War 2 secs then. Which IPAs would Thanos enjoy in the Infinity War? Here's my list of top 10 IPAs in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't have any. Thank fuck for that. Yeah, I ranted about Holland's performance and all of it. No, I got nothing, man.
You literally got nothing. Fuck.
Black Panther wasn't in it much, was he? I mean, the whole ground team.
Are you kidding? You know, there were reshoots of Infinity War to put more of it in Wakanda.
Really?
Because of the success of Black Panther. So, after Black Panther came out and was a huge hit, they reshot a lot of Infinity War to give Black Panther characters more pull and to set more of it in Wakanda. Yeah.
I thought the early trailers always showed it being in Wakanda.
Yeah, it was always... They added more depth to the Wakanda side of it.
Right, okay, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think... I suppose so, because I guess maybe the reshoots you're talking about are like that tribe that in the film of Black Panther that first he's enemies with. Yeah, that's kind of brutal. I mean, one kind of ironic thing they pointed out with Cap is he's like, we don't trade lives, and then they trade like so many hundreds of Wakandan lives for visions, like...
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
But that's for the world, I guess. They're just... yeah. I've got it. I fixed it.
All right, sweet. IPAs.
No, we're on the next question.
Next question.
Whether you know as well or not, what is something you think we know nothing about, ask us to explain one aspect of this thing, we'll tell you how it goes. What's the process of making bread and what are the ingredients?
All right.
You got this?
For bread, you're going to need yeast, water.
Yep. Water.
There's
a little wrapper.
Salt. A little salt. Flour. I was going to... Yeah.
We're getting to that, right?
So yeast, water, flour, salt. I think...
Food colouring.
Yellow food colouring to make it more like the Mind Stone.
Yes, exactly.
And that's how you make pizza.
Bread.
What? Yeah, same thing. No, I think it is. I think it is just like bread, water, yeast.
I mean, it's basically flour and water.
Flour and water, and then you add some like salt, a little bit
yeast
salt.
Extract to make it
yeast
rise.
To make it rise. Yeah. This motherfucker thinks I've never owned a bread machine before.
I had a bread machine.
Here's what you do. You get the packet of bread from the supermarket that says sourdough. You pour it in the bread machine.
You pour the allotted amount of water in.
Yep. And then the thing fucking growls at you for 4.5 hours, blotting out any other sound you could ever fucking have in your house.
Yeah.
And then you could maybe have some bread afterwards if it hasn't turned to shit. How shit were bread machines in the early noughties?
Do you remember that? Yeah, I had one in my family.
My mum got a bread machine for some reason. And we never had bread from it.
It was so shit. It was just
we never had bread.
Go to your local bakery.
Mum, can we have some bread? No, it's too much effort. Why did you get the fucking bread machine then?
If you want fresh bread, just go to the local fucking shop.
Yeah, that would involve using your legs. And yes, you had to use your legs to go to get the fucking packets that they came in.
It was more expensive to buy buy the shit you needed as well.
No, it was tasty as shit though. That bread was tasty.
Okay.
You wouldn't know because I guess your mum bitched out. Like that was sounding really.
Call my mum,
that sounded really aggressive towards your mum. I'm so sorry. So
what we're saying is, Tom, we know
how to make bread. Yeast and all.
What's your favourite movie?
And I have a lot of yeast in my body. Sorry, what?
What's your favourite movie? We'll review it even if we haven't seen it. His favourite movie is The Knight's Tale. It's fucking great.
Is that Heath Ledger one?
Yeah, man.
I don't really remember a lot of it.
Heath Ledger and Paul Bettany as like the guy who introduces him. Like,
shit, Paul Bettany. That's topical.
Because he's the Avenger.
Yeah. How many films did it take to him to have coloured skin for a little bit? For Vision?
How many what?
Fuck off.
I honestly wasn't listening.
Nice Tale. I don't feel like Heath Ledger did enough dying in that film to... Oh! I'm edgy, and that's why the kids love me. He actually looks sad now, like he's going to cry over Heath Ledger. He died a while ago, get over it.
I just know I'm going to cut all of this.
I haven't made a single fucking joke about R-ing yet.
We haven't made any jokes.
We haven't made any jokes in any of the episodes we've done. Not a single joke has been told.
I've been drunk for the last 30 minutes.
I've been drunk for the past 30 years.
Love you.
All right.
We
have to drink the last Infinity Stone.
I'm drinking it.
You're on the wrong... Jesus, you're like 2 stones behind. Chug, bitch. He's drinking. He's drinking for you, audience members. We don't do this for... I hate alcohol.
I'm so done with drinking after tonight. A Night's Tale is great, man.
It's okay. I
think it's really funny, and I really like the way they bring like classic songs like "We Will Rock You" into like a medieval setting. Like,
if I'm being honest, I can't really remember it.
I think A Night's Tale is really funny, really entertaining. It's quite self-aware, kind of.
I don't think Heath Ledger should have got the hype he got around. He did a good Joker, but like a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's such a shame he died," but he only did a good Joker, so it's not really, is it? Because if he should have done all the good performances in the other films as well.
I don't think he's bad in anything else.
No, but, I think he should have just been better.
I don't think... Stop just trying to be controversial.
I'm trying to be edgy. I'm trying to get the edgy scene.
You're wearing fucking open-toed sandals right now. You're the least edgy person I know.
It's because I have a medical condition.
I genuinely felt like I was walking around the supermarket with my dad. Like...
That'd be the first time you had a father figure in your life.
Oh, God, that hurts. That hurts so bad.
I'm really sorry.
Nathan's genuinely wearing khakis and khakis. Khakis.
I'll cut you with some khakis.
Open-toe sandals, a rucksack, and sunglasses. He looks like a fucking Euro dad.
It's fair. Next question.
Give me a second. I gotta open it.
Why is it not coming up on your laptop?
I don't know. I'm too drunk. I literally can't.
How are you too drunk? Like, I've literally sat here with you and done shot after... Last time we did a podcast, we drank the rest of the bottle of whiskey and then like a case of beer or something like that. And then you had to put me to bed in your bed and you were fine. And yet we're drinking alcopops with added vodka and you're like over there ready to shit your pants or something. Next question.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay, so who would win a fight between blank and blank? Choose between Mike and Nathan, who argues for who? So I think Tom slightly misunderstood the question. He says, don't know Nathan, but Mike's a pussy and got done by an 18-year-old. Wow. With a bunch of exclamation marks.
That is a wow.
So
that is a wow moment.
Nathan's definitely the winner in a fight.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this on air?
Sure.
I got my jaw broken by a coked up teenager.
Yeah,
and
that was actually after recording a podcast.
Yeah,
as well,
wasn't it was a podcast drunk
in our hometown.
That's what Tom's referring to. The fact that I got done by an 18-year-old.
Yeah,
I have no comeback. I did.
No, yeah, you did.
He broke my jaw. He punched me from behind like a man, and he broke my jaw
like a man. He wasn't though.
And then, fuck you.
He's not bitter.
I'm not bitter.
I mean, there are other times though where you saved my ass. The other time when we recorded the Joe special,
then we after the Joe special, we got punched by a child.
I got sucker punched by an 18-year-old as well, and I went down. I didn't. I want this on the record. I want this on the record. The punch didn't send me down. He punched me in the face. I turned to him because I'm really slow. I turned to him to say like, what? And then he pushed me over. He just pushed me over like an old man.
That's my favourite bit of that.
He fucking clocked me, and I was
he hit you quite hard.
Yeah,
and nothing happened. And then he
just pushed me, and I stumbled.
Yeah, exactly. Like the punch was quite impressive. The push was not. Like
that's how I went down.
It's less impressive that he pushed you over the way he did. Like.
So we're both victims of child abuse, as in the children abusing us.
Abused us. Yeah.
I just think there's too much violence. There's not enough drinking.
Yeah, I think that was our downfall. But
why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Let's move on. Ask us 5 questions. They can be about anything. We'll answer them. Who's better looking? It's me.
I don't know if it is though.
You've got a better bum.
What?
We talked about it on a previous episode. You've got a better ass. I'm too skinny. I've got no bum.
I think I've got. You're maybe more traditionally handsome, and I've got the thing that all the fucking weirdo fetishists want.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. You're a fucking weirdo.
Like I've been told before that people would pay to just piss on my face and stuff. I think you actually told me that.
And then you started letting me do it for free. So.
For free, yeah. Do you know what?
Why is England such a good country to live in?
Idiot.
Fuck's sake, did you genuinely just scream EDL into the microphone?
I kind of ironically have that knee-jerk reaction when anyone says like one country is
great. You want
like
to say
a better reaction, like EDL. Like
I guess that raises a pretty. Neither of us are particularly patriotic.
We're not. I'm not a nationalist in any respect.
We don't think of England as the best place to live.
I would say there's a lot worse places to live. I would say there are better places to live.
Oh no, for sure. I mean,
like we
live a privileged life.
We do
in the first world, and
shut up, you white cis male.
But yeah, like we're not idiots to the fact we can go to the shop and buy anything we want. But
I'm not. I could go to a restaurant and not be asked to prepay for my meal before I sit down and eat it.
I guess. Yeah.
Like,
is that what makes England great?
Probably not. There probably are instances of that.
I think England's a good country to live in because we have Yorkshire puddings.
I think it's a good country to live in because we have Infinity War. No one else does.
No one does. Yeah.
No one else does.
Having Infinity War does make us better than the rest of the world. Mushy peas or garden peas?
Garden.
I agree. Garden peas all the way. If you won the lottery, what's the first thing you would do?
Depends how much, because if I won a load of money, I'd find a bunch of charities, I'd like to think, but probably wouldn't.
No, but the first thing. So, I'm going to say, you win millions. You win a ridiculous amount of money. Okay. What's the first thing you do?
I hire private security.
God, you're so paranoid.
I know, because some people would come after my money. Like, if in my community, a bunch of people, and I don't even live in a particularly bad neighborhood.
Yeah, I was going to say, in your community, you're fucking joking.
But I still kind of feel like if I won a bunch of money, some people would come and do me over. I am paranoid, yeah. And that's how I'm alive.
I'd throw a huge party. I mean, like what you were saying, eventually I'd end up giving a lot to charity.
Would I be invited?
The first thing I would do, if I found out tomorrow I won 20 million, I would just throw a massive party that went on for days. Like,
would I be invited to the party?
Fuck no.
Could we do a podcast?
No. What's Whoopi Goldberg's real name? If I won millions, I'd pay like Robert Downey Jr. to come and play your part in the podcast.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Because he's way funnier than
I'd listen to that.
Yeah, I know you would. What's Whoopi Goldberg's real name?
Whoopandra. Next question.
Name a character of fiction. Now tell us what scenario you'd like to see them in. We'll tell you how that would go through. Cartman from South Park.
Okay.
Doing his everyday shopping in Aldi. I like this. This is good. I can't do a Cartman voice.
I love that. I love that you think I could because I can't either.
Can you do it?
No.
Okay, but so Cartman doing... We're at the end. Fuck, I didn't realize we got there.
We have to drink this still. You're like so many behind.
Cartman doing his everyday shopping in Aldi. All right. Okay, let me get in the mindset of Cartman.
This is really awkward to watch.
Fucking... do a Cartman voice. Do a Cartman voice.
No, can't.
Fuck.
No, this is awful.
Fuck off. No?
No, you're just saying fuck off a lot. I don't think we can do a Cartman voice. I think like in his mindset, he'd probably be like, what the fuck is this shit? Like,
he's walking around and he's going down, like, where's the fucking Lucky Charms?
Yeah.
Where's the fucking Lucky Charms? Where's the fucking peanut cakes?
No.
Where's the Reese's cake? All right,
this bit isn't working. I think we've been bested by Tom here. I can't do it. Can you do a Cartman voice?
Nath, I'm genuinely struggling to keep my eyes open right now.
This is ridiculous. You've got like 2 more alcopops to drink. I've got 1 more and a half. Like, and we're 10 minutes over time.
Nah, all right, we always do this. There's fucking Cartman doing his shopping.
All right. I'll be the Audi person. Connoisseur. Fucking hell, you look so defeated.
I am. I'm really sorry. Cartman doing his food shopping in Aldi. Oh, fuck. Like, Generally, I'm too hammered. I can't do it.
No.
You know what? Next episode.
Nope. Don't say it. Because we won't.
No, we won't.
Because we won't do it. So I heard Tom wanted to know more about Infinity War. So
shut the fuck up. Okay, that's probably us. So
thanks, Tom. I'm sorry about your questions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your friend Mike.
Yeah, I'm a massive disappointment tonight.
Yeah, he is.
We're the Small Town Drunks.
We are.
Thanks for listening. If you want to get in contact, we're on Twitter at STDrunks.
You can find us on Facebook. Just search Small Town Drunks.
There's a YouTube channel, Small Town Drunks.
And if you want to contact us, we're smalltowndrunks@gmail.com.
Yeah. If you do listen to this, if you could go on any of those mediums and give us some kind of rating, it really helps.
Oh, well, the mediums being iTunes, Spotify.
Even if you subscribe to
on
the
YouTube,
yeah, subscribe to the YouTube, give us a star rating on iTunes.
Tell your friends. If you love to drink a lot and you have friends, tell them.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sorry for my piss poor performance this evening.
I'm sorry for his piss poor performance this evening.
But thanks for listening. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you soon.
Have fun. Love you. Bye.